Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Flexibility. We'll be doing a number of combinations today to help all those muscles stretch out and get toned. We're striving for flexibility so that you can prevent falls and have a youthful appearance and do your activities of daily living with ease. So let's get started warming up. Okay, feet flat on the floor, lift in the ribs, and inhale, coming up. We're going to stay here as we reach, and then we're going to go gently side to side, warming up the oblique muscles on the sides of the stomach. Just sway from side to side, come back to center, reach again, and exhale down. And inhale, coming up, reach, and sway. 2, 3, 4. Come back to center, reach, and exhale. And inhale, again, reach, and sway. 2, 3, 4, reach, and exhale. Taking one arm up, over to the side, hand behind head, look up at the elbow, and hold the stretch, warming up the neck and shoulder area. Exhale, and come down. Other side, inhale, exhale as you bend over. And arm behind head, look up at the elbow, feel the stretch. Exhale as the arm comes down. And just twist and look behind you like someone has called your name. And to the other side, look behind. Come back to center position. Inhale up, reach with one hand, and now just touch the shoulder blade and release and come up. And again, press it down to the shoulder blade, just relax the neck. Don't turtle the neck coming forward, just have it in center position. Lift, exhale down. And other arm. Reach, stretch the arm as much as you can, and touch the shoulder blade. And bring it back up. And exhale, touch the shoulder blade. Inhale. And last time, touch the shoulder blade. Lift, and exhale down. Let's cross. 1, 2. And we're going to lift those elbows as much as we can. Exhale, and now we're going to bend forward, touch the elbow to the thighs. Inhale, and lift. Exhale, touch the thighs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, touch the thighs. Come back to center position, release, and bring the elbows together. Feel that stretch. We're going to lift, bring it back to center, open out to the side, wide, pushing the chest forward, bringing the elbows together, lift, exhale down. And stretch. And elbows together, lift, come down, Open and stretch. And come back to center position. We're going to slide all the way down the legs to wherever is comfortable for you. You want to reach for the top of the toes. Inhale and come back up. Exhale, slide down, reach for the toes. Inhale up, pulling the stomach against the spine as you come up. And exhale and reach for the toes. Inhale and come up. Exhale down. All right, we're going to stand now and do some stretching in the upper chest and back and shoulder area. So we're going to come to one side of the chair, feet about hip width apart. Soften the knees. You don't want to lock them back, just soften them. Inhale up, take it over to the side. Turn into the arm, reach across, touch the opposite arm of the chair or the seat of the chair if you don't have arms. Lift up, and we're going to take the arm to the back. You're going to gaze at the hand. And exhale, take it over. Turn into the arm, stretch the arm. Reach for the chair arm. Inhale up and look back. And come back to center position. We're going to take it back to front. Really stretch that arm and shoulder. Concentrate on what you're doing. Feel the stretch. And now reverse the direction. Inhale up, take it back down and around. Inhale up, back down and around. Inhale up, back down and around. And we're going to come all the way down to the ground. Feel the stretch in the hamstring area behind the legs. Bend the knees, roll up. Stretch again, and exhale down. Let's try that segment on the other side. Feet hip width apart. Inhale up, stretch over to the side. Hold the stretch. Good. Turn into the arm. Press the arm out. Touch the chair arm. Lift and take the arm back. Back of the hand. Feel that stretch behind the shoulder blade and the neck area. And exhale, bringing it over. Turn into the arm. Stretch the arm out. Touch the chair arm. Inhale up. And look back. And hold the stretch. Exhale down. We're going to come all the way down, bending forward from the waist. Feel the stretch behind the legs. Bend the knees. Inhale and roll up. And take the arm back and around. Really stretch in all directions. 2, 3. Take it forward to back. 1, 2, 3. And arms out to the sides and shoulder rolls with flex wrists. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now just move the arms up and down. By now the wrist should be feeling kind of challenged. All right, now we drop the wrist and press downward. And flex and keep pressing down. Flex again, point downward. And clench and stretch, the fingers moving to the front. Those arms should be getting a little tired now. We've got them out to the sides. And take them up. And stretch out to the side. And bring one to the front. Keep clenching and stretching. One to the back. And take it out to the side. And take the other hand front, one arm back, and you're getting that fascia stretched out in the bicep and shoulder area. Fingers should be getting tired.
Yes.
And take it back to the center. And take it back. And bring it back center. And ooh, everything should just be sort of shaken on out. Okay, that's myofascial stretching. It's not pleasant, but it's going to leave you able to move. All right, so we're going to have a seat. All right, so we're going to cross one leg over the other.
Back in the seat.
Yeah. All right, now you're going to bend forward, so we're going to get this hip stretched out along with the arm and the stomach area. So you're going to pull the stomach in against the spine. You're going to bend the chest toward the thigh, so you feel that hip stretching. All right, now reach, reach, reach with the hand flex. Hold. And come back up. Exhale down. Let's try it again. We bend forward from the waist. Feel the stretch in the hip as the chest touches the thigh. Straighten the arm out. Push. Inhale up. And exhale down. All right, let's try that on the other side. We cross over. We bend forward from the waist until you feel the chest on the thigh, and the hip should be telling you something there. If it's not, then you're stretched out pretty good. All right, reach with the arm, press with the hand. Inhale up. Exhale down. All right, bend again. You're going to try to put the chest directly onto the thigh and stretch. Push. Inhale up. Exhale down. All right, now let's get that hip in another direction. So we're going to place the hand on the ankle and lift the ankle up on top of the thigh. All right, again, we're going to press the hand on the inside of the thigh and bend forward. And you get a bigger stretch that way.
That hurts.
Yes, it does. But it should hurt good. If there is severe pain, of course, stop the movement anytime you feel a sharp pain. But the movement should be a little uncomfortable. That hip area has got to be stretched out because if that sciatic nerve gets inflamed, those nerves pockets on either side of it are going to start sending pain down into the hip, thigh, and sometimes into the ankle and foot area. So we don't want that. The best thing is to keep it stretched out. Let's try again. Hands on inner thigh. And exhale as you bend forward. Woo! Okay. And take it back up. All right, now hand under the leg, and we're just going to stretch that leg out. We're going to move it slightly to one side, and you feel it in the hamstring here. Move it back out to the side, and pull it across, and feel in the hip and hamstring, and bring it across. Bend the knee, and take it down. Let's try that on the other side. So we lift, hand on ankle, bring the ankle over. Hand on inner thigh, and we stretch down. And feel that stretch in the outer hip. Lift, inhale, and exhale. Chest to thigh, and feel the stretch. Inhale, up, hand under the leg, stretch the leg, and just pull it slightly to one side, open it back out, pull it across, and feel that stretch, and open back out, and across, and center, bend the knee, and come down. Let's just do another hamstring stretch. We are going to place the heel on the floor, toe up. Let me just adjust this screen. I think our virtual participants may be having some trouble seeing my feet. So let me press this back. Okay. All right, now heel on floor, toe up, and slide down the leg and reach past the toe. Inhale up, and exhale down. For those of you that are long-limbed, you really have to stretch a little more than somebody with short limbs. As you can see, I have very little trouble getting back up, turning around, and standing. That's because I have very short legs. If you have longer limbs, that whole scenario would take you a little longer. Okay, so it's just like if you see babies, you know, putting their foot in their mouth, you know, wonderful things like that they can do because they don't have any leg length. So we have to be sure to stretch things out. So heel down, toe up, slide down the leg and reach past the toe. Inhale up and exhale down. All right, so now we're simply going to scooch the knees to one side, lift the hip, and come down. That's going to get you more into the oblique muscle here, lifting the hip. You should feel that oblique muscle. And then switch the knees to the opposite side, lift the hip off the chair, and take it down. Let's do that 2 more times. Switch knees over to the side, lift the buttocks, crunching in the obliques, and to the other side, lift and sit. And inhale up, exhale down. All right, so now we're going to work on those quads. We have a challenge in keeping quads strengthened. The problem with quads is if you spend a lot of time sitting, they're going to degenerate. So it's not going to do you much good to come here once a week and exercise your quads and then sit with a remote the rest of the week. Those of you that are homeowners, you've probably got enough to do in yard and garden and outside of house to help strengthen, but for apartment dwellers, they spend a lot of time sitting. So we're going to take the feet apart, we press forward. All right, now push, lift, hold it there, release one hand, come back down. We're also getting stomach muscles here, and release, and down, pulse, push that hip way to the back like you're going to sit in the chair. Hang on to the chair arms if you need to. Put the seat back down on the chair. Inhale up. Exhale. Bend forward. Come up. And one arm and down. Two and down. Pulse. 2, 3, 4. And have a seat. Let's try it again one more time. Hands on thighs. Press forward. Lift. And out and down. 2, 3, 4. All right, big one. 5. Down. Pulse. 2, 3, 4. Sit. All right, so you should have felt those. Now we lift one leg, flex the foot, and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it at diagonal. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Center. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Diagonal. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. Other leg, flex the foot, pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Diagonal. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Center. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Diagonal. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Center. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. All right, so now we're going to work on those glutes. These have got to be strengthened. First of all, if you're vain, you want to have a nice high butt. Okay, you don't want any butts drooping in your swimsuit or your slacks. So that's the first thing. Second thing is that strong glutes are again essential in preventing falls, because when you squeeze, you can stop an odd movement side to side. If you're not in the habit of squeezing, get in touch with your glutes. All we do is sit on them. We don't realize that they're working muscles. They've got to be squeezed and released. All right, so I don't know if you can see this in the black, and I'm not going to be wearing patterned or light tights because I do not wish to look like an elephant. So you're just going to have to look and see. All right, you're going to squeeze and then release. Just squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. How are we doing? Are they squeezing? You get a nice tight squeeze, or do they feel weak on you? How many feel weak glutes where you really can't squeeze them tight? Okay, we've all got wonderful glutes. Good. All right. So now we're going to speed up the tempo. Ready? Squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Now relax this glute. We're going to squeeze only this one. That's a little hard to do. Squeeze, squeeze. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, relax this glute. Squeeze this one. Squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now we're going to alternate right and left. So you know if you've got really strong glutes, this is going to be a piece of cake for you. If not, what generally happens is that they just go, Okay, so we're going to try squeezing one and then the other. Ready, and right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now we're going to pulse that movement with both glutes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax. Squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax. Squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax. Okay.
I feel it more in my quads.
Because you're not squeezing your glutes hard enough.
That's it.
If you feel it in your quads, you're letting the quads help the glutes. Okay, so now we will do traditional fitness glute work here. All right, so we come behind the chair. Now these, I'm not real fond of it because I do have sciatic issues and sometimes these can aggravate it, but we're going to take one leg to the back and you're just going to pick that toe up off the floor in a minuscule way. You don't have to do ballet arabesques like that. It's just like this. So lift down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, relax. Take the other leg out and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And relax. All right, it is now time for mat work. So, leave your chairs in close proximity so that you can put them at the front of the mat.
One glute's good, the other one's well, my one glute's good and the other one's just bad.
Yeah, see, you can tell one side's generally stronger than the other.
Now, let's don't move the left direction.
I'm telling you, you'll feel it tomorrow.
I'm just going to have to work on that.
You can do it sitting down. You can do it driving in your car. You can just squeeze and release at the red lights, you know. I mean, really.
That's why you can belly dance.
Well, keep in mind, I did do that 40 years, so. All right.
It won't be happening right away, will it?
Your chair is at the top of the mat. All right, so we're going to stand in front of the chair. Place the hands on the chair seat. We're going to bend the knee, flex the foot, and we're going to continue working glutes. Squeeze up, bring the knee back in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hydrant. 1, 2, 3, 4. And down. Other leg. Bend the knee and lift and in. 2, 3, 4. All right, to the side. Hydrants. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hydrants. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now for those of you that can do this, we're going to place one knee on the chair, take the foot back, and stretch. All right, if you can't get the knee on the chair comfortably, just leave the foot on the floor and stretch back and down. This way, you can get somewhat of a stretch in the quad area too. So, but if it's not comfortable, just leave the foot on the floor. And release. Other side. Knee on chair. Slide the foot back. Press the heel to the floor. And release down. All right, so now we're going to spread the feet about the width of the chair legs. We're going to deep bend forward from the waist. We're going to come down, touch the floor, lift, reach for the top of the chair. So you want to be a distance apart so that your arms will have to reach for the top of the chair. If you're too close, you're just going to be doing this, which is nothing. So we want to back up so that you have to reach. All right, ready, slowly. Down, 2, 3, 4, up. 2, 3, take it here and reach. And down. 2, 3, 4, and slide. 2, 3, 4. Bring it up. 2, 3, 4. Adjust your feet if you need to. And reach and down. 2, 3, 4. All right, that's a good way of getting your quads upper and lower without lower back and neck strain. So that's another thing. All right, now we're going to work on those glutes doing the same thing. So you're going to slide down, 2, 3, 4. Come back up, 2, 3, 4. Reach for the other arm of the chair. Come center. Reach for the other arm and come center. Reach and center and reach and center and slide down. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Take it up. 2, 3, 4. Reach and center. Reach over and center. Reach over and center. Reach over and center. Slide down. Last set. 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Come up. 2, 3, 4. Reach. Center. Reach. Center. Reach. Center. Reach and center. Hands on the chair seat. Take the legs back and push the hips forward. Relaxing out that lower back. And push the booty up into the air. And we are going to place one knee on the mat, the other knee on the mat. Come down on all fours. Let's get that spine now with cat going to drop the booty, lift the chin. Now contract, bring the chin to the chest, shoulders forward. Drop, chin up, and contract, shoulders forward. Drop, chin up, and contract, shoulders forward. Stretch one leg out. All right. Lift the left leg. Extend the right arm out in bird dog. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. This still is one of the most primo abdominal exercises is bird dog. Lift the right leg out. Stretch the left arm in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and back down. We're going to come into a front dead man's pose. So stretch the arms out, come down onto the forearms, chest on the mat. All right, now stretch the arms all the way out. And you can rest the head by keeping the neck in neutral position. Press down with the toes, up with the arms. All right, now come onto the forearms, and we're going to lift the chest in baby cobra. All right, chest on the mat, bring the hands to the shoulders, and lift into modified cobra. I don't even want to know what full cobra is. All right, and come back into child pose and hold the stretch. It should feel very good. All right, we are going to sit over to the side. And those of you that do not want to do mat work, you can do this standing behind the chair. Come down onto the forearm. We're going to stretch one leg out, lift, and down. So the arm is kind of a half seesaw. Lift and down. Now, if you are behind your chair and you want to do that, lift and down, and lift and down, okay? So that's how you do it with the chair. All right, let's try it again. Seesaw, arm and leg, down. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, there you go. Yeah, you can lift the leg slightly with the arm. There you go. Yeah. All right, other side. Stretch the leg, top leg out. We take the arm off to the side. We lift and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we're going to sit, hands behind the back, and we're going to kick, release, kick, release, kick, release, kick. On that release, you're up. You can do this seated in the chair. So have a seat. Now, when we release and both of those feet are up like that, you're engaging abdominals. All right, kick, release together, kick, release, kick, release, kick, release, kick, release, kick, release. All right, 1, in, 2, in, 3, in, 4, in. Take the legs out and just bend forward and relax. All right, back on to the side. Stack the knees. And we lift, touch the knee forward of the other one, and take the foot behind the leg. Forward, knee to the ground, lift, foot back. 3, 4, 5. Don't rush. 6, 7, 8. You don't want to rush moves because the muscles don't get a chance to do what they're supposed to do when you rush. All right, over to the other side. Lift, knee forward and up, toe back and up, forward, up, back, up, forward, up, back, and 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so now we're going to continue with glutes, and you are going to place the legs on top of the chair, or if you don't want that position, you can keep the feet flat here and lift and down. I really like what Abby Apple did with putting those legs up in the chair. You can get your hips up a lot higher. There's not as much strain, but it's up to you. All right. Hands behind the head. Feel the back all the way down the spine, sinking into the back, and lift, release. 2, 3, squeeze, squeeze. 6, 7, 8. Release one leg, stretch it up into the air, take it back down onto the chair, release the other leg, stretch up and back to the chair. Second set, make sure that the spine and the lower back are pressed into the mat and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, both legs. Pull them in, lift. Bring the knees into the chest, hands around the shins, pull the knees into the chest. Feet on the floor, arms out to the side, shoulders on the mat. We're going to stretch the lower back, dropping the knees to one side. Keep the shoulders on the mat. Lift into the center and take the knees to the opposite side. Bring it center. Again, lift the knees, press the hands around the shins, bring the knees into the chest, and hold. Feet on the mat, arms out to the side, drop the knees to one side, lift knees in the center, roll to that side. We're going to press up. That's where you need strong triceps under the arms. You're going to roll onto the knees so that you're on all fours. All right, now we're going to crawl around to the front of the chair. Move slowly. So it's hand here, knee, knee. Hand, knee, knee. Hand, hand on chair, crawl to your chair. Move the knees into the chair. Place one foot flat on the floor. Push up. And other foot down. Now, hand on each chair arm. Gently stand. And inhale. Exhale. That was a good exit from the floor, everyone. Inhale. And Om Shanti. Thank you for joining me this morning. Stay with me 10 o'clock for cardio fun. Again, I want to tell you that beginning Tuesday, July 11th, 9 a.m., we will have creative movement class designed for those with physical challenges who are sedentary, overweight, or those recovering from COVID trying to get their strength back. So we're going to work at a slow pace. So sign up for classes by calling the center. They will give you the number for Nicole Weish. Nicole Weish, tell her what classes you want, and that registration starts June 27th. But Nicole will register for you. No more computer gymnastics, etc. No online problems. Nicole's going to handle it for you. Okay, so in-person participants, if you haven't signed in or you came in late, sign. And virtual participants, thank you for tuning in and choosing my classes. Stay with me 10 o'clock for cardio. Have a wonderful weekend if I lose you. Okay, bye-bye.